Indian parents are obsessed with government jobs. अब आप ही सोचो, अगर आपके पास एक लड़की है जिसको आप बहुत पसंद करते हो और उसके पास एक और कैंडिडेट है जिसके पास एक गवर्नमेंट जॉब है, तो उसके पेरेंट्स किसको चूज करेंगे? गवर्नमेंट जॉब वाले को, ऑब्वियसली। व्हाई? बिकॉज उसके पास सिक्योर्ड इनकम है जॉब के साथ भी और रिटायरमेंट के बाद भी। पर अगर आपके साथ ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ है तो संभावना है कि अब हो सकता है, क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट ने एक नई पेंशन स्कीम निकाली है विच इज ओनली फॉर द गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉइज, यूनिफाइड पेंशन स्कीम। अब आप ये बोलोगे कि प्राइवेट एम्प्लॉइज के पास भी तो है एनपीएस, तो हमारा कहाँ नुकसान हो रहा है? तो रुको जरा, सब्र करो, मैं बताती हूँ। पहले let's understand the new scheme, Unified Pension Scheme यानी कि UPS. This is a new scheme for central government employees where it offers an assured pension of 50% of the average basic salary of 12 months for people who have been in service for 25 years or more. Now, second it offers is that an assured family pension, which means that in case of the employee's demise, his family will get 60% of the pension that he was drawing before his death. Third, if you have served less than 25 years, you are still secure. The pension will be proportionate to your tenure with minimum qualifying service set to 10 years, which means that 10,000 rupees will be given for sure to people who have served for 10 years and will increase according to your tenure. Fourth, both your assured pension and family pension is indexed to inflation, so it rises with your cost of living. तो गवर्नमेंट का कहना है कि 99% लोगों को ये नई स्कीम बेनिफिट करेगी एंड द एम्प्लॉइज आल्सो हैव द चॉइस टू चूज बिटवीन यूपीएस एंड एनपीएस, बट दे कैन नॉट चेंज देयर माइंड लेटर। और जब ये स्कीम रोल आउट की गई थी तब ऑपोजिशन और सेंटर के बीच में बहुत सारे वॉर ऑफ वर्ड्स हुए थे, जिसमें ऑपोजिशन स्टेट्स ये डिमांड कर रहे थे पहले कि वो ओल्ड पेंशन स्कीम में वापस जाना चाहते हैं। ओल्ड पेंशन स्कीम रिमूव किया गया था on the launch of NPS in 2004 by Atal Bihari Vajpayee government, because the pension scheme like OPS, where the government contribution is the only contribution, it is a burden for the state. Now, key features of this NPS was that, well, first is that it was open to private employees. Second is that it had tax benefits. But disadvantages were also there, which is that the pension is not fixed. It is market linked scheme, which means that जैसा market perform करेगा और जैसा आपका annuity आपको return देगा, उसके ऊपर आपका corpus decide होता है. It is also not indexed with inflation, the NPS. Now, what is NPS? NPS is National Pension Scheme, where employee contribution is 10% and government contribution or employer contribution is 14%. Now, the rate of return on this is not fixed. At maturity, you get 60% of the corpus as lump sum and 40% is to be invested in a life insurance plan, and you get regular pension from there too. With UPS, the advantage is that the government contribution is higher at 18.5% and you get a fixed pension guaranteed. However, tax benefits that the government has on NPS are not yet clarified for UPS. So NPS was attractive in this front. For employees' contribution, a deduction of up to 10% of the pay, which is basic plus dearness allowance, is given under Section 80C CD1, subject to the maximum of 1.5 lakh under Section 80C only for old tax regime. Tax deduction up to 50,000 rupees is also given under Section 80C CD1B for old tax regime, along with the overall limit of 1.5 lakh rupees under Section 80C. Employer's contribution is eligible for tax reduction of up to 10% of the salary. If your employer is the central government, then their contribution is eligible for deduction of 14% of the salary under Section 80C CD2 beyond the 1.5 lakh rupees limit under Section 80C for old tax regime and new tax regime. However, the employer's contribution to NPS, EPF and superannuation should not exceed 7.5 lakh rupees in a financial year. If it exceeds, then the excess amount will be taxed under the hands of the employee. So with this, an individual can use NPS to claim maximum deduction of 9.5 lakh rupees through 3 routes in old tax regime and maximum of 7.5 lakh rupees deduction with 1 route in new tax regime. Now, tax is also exempt on annuity purchase at 60 years under Section 80 CCD 5, while subsequent income from the annuity is taxed under Section 80 CCD 3. Section 10 is also there to provide tax exemption on the lump sum withdrawal of 60% of the corpus on retirement. Now, which one is best for you? Well, as a private employee, you got no choice. NPS is your way to go. But if you are a central government employee, then you have a choice. Experts believe that UPS has potential to combine the best of both OPS and NPS. But they say that compared to NPS, UPS may offer more security and predictable benefits for retirees. While it does not match the full guaranteed benefits of the old pension scheme, experts believe that for people starting to save late, it is a good option, while for young employees, NPS may have the potential to give higher returns over time. However, it is better that they decide for themselves because it depends on individual to individual. तो अगर आप सरकारी नौकरी कर रहे हैं तो चूज वाइजली, बट अगर आप प्राइवेट एम्प्लॉय हैं तो जितना भी ट्राई कर लो बनी, लाइफ में कुछ ना कुछ तो छूटेगा ही. फॉर मोर सच न्यूज एंड व्यूज, कीप वॉचिंग ET Now.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.